Okay, so we're talking about the Sima Rangju Art of War, and the first topic we really need to talk about is the idea of ideal leadership. So we've got several different things that we're going to cover. First of all, ancient leadership, then authority, then the leader, then leadership within the state, and leadership outside of the state. So let's start off with ancient leadership. We're told that in ancient times, the leaders took benevolence as the foundation of leadership. They also took the employment of righteousness as the basis of leadership. Now, let's talk about authority. Authority is different than leadership. The Sima Rangju Art of War tells us that authority is resorted to when leadership doesn't achieve the desired outcomes or objectives. Authority comes from warfare, not from harmony amongst men. So we want to be very clear on the difference between leadership and authority. So leadership ideally comes from benevolence and righteousness. Authority is something you have to resort to when benevolence and righteousness doesn't achieve the desired outcomes or objectives. And that authority comes from warfare. The Sima Rangju Art of War tells us that killing is permissible if you have to kill to bring peace to the people. This is really the only type of situation where the Sima Rangju Art of War says that killing is permissible, and that's if you have to kill men to give peace to the people. Attacking others, attacking other states, other groups, other organizations is permissible only if you have to attack a state out of love for their people. So if within another state, a neighboring state or some other state, their ruler is being inclement, unmerciful, vicious, or whatever to their own people, then it's permissible to attack them out of love for their people. War is permissible if you can use war to stop war. That's pretty self-explanatory. The Sima Rangju Art of War tells us that the leader, when he shows benevolence, he will be loved. When the leader shows righteousness, he will be submitted to. When the leader shows wisdom, he will be relied upon. When the leader shows courage, he will be embraced. When the leader shows integrity, he will be trusted. Now we want to talk a little bit about leadership within the state. The Sima Rangju Art of War tells us that the leader gains the love of the people by which he can be preserved. Outside of the state, he acquires awesomeness by which he can wage war. So, these are the basic ideas for ideal leadership within the Sima Rangju Art of War. Let's go through all these one time. Ancient leaders use benevolence and righteousness as the foundation of leadership. Authority and leadership are different in that authority is resorted to when leadership, which is righteousness and benevolence, doesn't achieve the desired objectives or outcomes. Authority comes from warfare, not from harmony among men. Killing is permissible if you have to kill men to give peace to the people. Attacking is permissible if you have to attack a state out of love for their people. And war is permissible if you can use it to stop war. The leader who shows benevolence will be loved. The leader who shows righteousness will be submitted to. The leader who shows wisdom will be relied upon. The leader who shows courage will be embraced. The leader who shows integrity will be trusted. Within the state, within your group, within your organization, the leader gains the love of the people, by which he can be preserved. Outside of the state, outside of the group, outside of the organization, the leader acquires awesomeness, by which he can wage war.